What's up, guys? Toast again from Fishyaker. Gonna give you guys a quick update on the status of my Xpress HD 17 VJ jet boat. So guys, in the past couple of weeks since I picked this baby up, I've done a lot of work. Basically, one of the first things I did was get in, do a little bit of touch-up painting, especially on the floor, gutted all the wiring out of it and rewired it all. Done a lot of work. Let's start up front here. Obviously, some of the things I've done, replaced a lock there on the coupler. Already had a brand new spare, but I put a spare mount on the trailer. Cleaned up the hitch there. Did a little bit of bed lining repair up here on the bow. Like I said, rewired the nav lights. Rebuilt the power panel up here in the bow. So now you've got dual connections on either side of the trolling motor connection. Rewired it running down the gunnel there. Clean the seat up on the bow. Working on a 120 quart overkill Coleman cooler live well. Just getting started with that one. Originally, the trolling motor power was run along the gunnel to the stern to a single battery, at least when I got it. I actually took the line, cut it in the middle. So now that's actually going to power the replaced switch panel here. So it's got 5 toggles and a standard lighter jack that I can actually multi-purpose to put a multi-USB plug in there. Painted the console, put a piece of Yak Attack track up on top. That's gonna be for one of my Lowrance HDS units. So you can guess what's coming with that. So again, so I can simply unhook the power to the control panel. Still got my nav lights running all the way down to the back. There is a stern nav light. Cleaned up some of the wiring in there, cleaned up the tank. Fits really well with a couple of little inexpensive storage totes. I talked before about how I repainted the seats. I'm gonna do a video just on that. That actually came out really well. That's really cool. You'd never know that was a nasty faded out camo pattern. So now I've got 2 batteries in the stern. The one there to the right is actually the starter battery. That's all I've got running off of that right now. And then I've got a smaller Odyssey in there. That's running a lot of my control panel stuff. So I got the control panel on it and the nav lights. Mounted an automatic bilge pump. So that's running off of that Odyssey. I'm gonna add another manual bilge pump connected to the power panel there on the dash. And then up front, I'm mounting 2 battery trays. I have 2 deep cycle batteries. So that's gonna be connected to my Motor Guide Tour Pro up front. Huge shout out to Motor Guide. Those guys are awesome. Sam, Mia, all you guys, thanks for hooking me up and helping me out on that. It's gonna have the Lowrance active target up front in the bow too. So we'll be actually able to see those fish moving around. So 2 deep cycle batteries there, powering the Motor Guide Tour Pro. And then I've got my super lightweight Amped Outdoors battery in my ice hole fishing box that I'll mount right up in here. So when I'm actually using the live target, I'll be using that battery there. And I'll probably mount it right down in here, find another spot under the hood for that. But that's it in a nutshell. Done a lot of work. Right now I'm basically waiting on the active target transducer. A couple of trolling motors coming. Since they're so back ordered on the Motor Guide Tour Pro, just gonna have a Motor Guide X3 on the bow for now. And then a couple months later, they'll have the Tour Pro, which is gonna be sweet with GPS in it. The anchoring system right up here on the bow. There you go, guys. Coming along, almost done. Still a lot of little odds and ends that you don't see, like little accessories and safety stuff. Do want to holler back out. The gentleman that I picked this up from had a whole lot of stuff he threw in with it. But yeah, that's what we're looking at right now. More to come. If you haven't yet, be sure to click and subscribe to the Fishyaker YouTube channel. Give us a thumbs up. Share the video on all your social media outlets. And we'll catch you on the water.
Fishyaker.com, the original kayak rigging video series.